Where are you now?
I am in Sapa.
Okay.
Okay, and you can hear me well?
Yeah, it's very clearly.
Perfect. All right, shall we get started?
Let's check how many. Oh, Danny is in last. Yes. And what about Ashley? Ashley is not in yet.
Ashley's here. She's here with me.
Oh, good. Okay.
Lovely.
Hi, Danny.
Ellen Young, how are you today?
Hairstyle. I'm very tired. Very tired.
Jeez. Really? Why are you so tired, Young?
Yeah, because the day that I asked you for the lesson plan for the 4.0.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I got up very early in that day and then did the lesson plan. Also join the meeting all morning and then training all the afternoons and then continue doing the lesson plan in the evening. So works on the computer from 6 a.m. until 9 or 10 p.m. Only 1 hour break for lunch. So
yeah, me
very
too. It's very busy. It's very busy times at the moment. Very busy times.
Yeah, but they still cancel 1 week.
Yes. I mean, that's probably for the best. So.
And Ashley is in now.
Oh, hello, Ash. Nyung, is there? Oh, she's gone. Oh, guys. Who else is on this call? Hello, ABS. Hello, marketing. It's great. How's Sapa this evening, chaps?
We actually had about 30 minutes of sunlight where the clouds lifted, so that was excited.
What a day!
Yeah, starting to roll back in now, but fingers crossed we'll have views again.
Lovely.
How's the south?
Yeah, it's quite a nice bit of sunshine today, actually. I'm pretty happy. The rainy season's pretty much come to a close. Bit of sunshine. All in all, not bad.
Can't complain, eh?
Not bad at all.
Oh, she's back.
Hey, Nyung. Is there anyone else who needs to join, or is this everyone?
Here, Nam. Miss Nhung, not Nhung. Sorry, Nhung. Yeah, I just quickly type my name, rename. Sorry. Wait 1 minute because the Wi-Fi here is not stable, so in and out. Yeah, I have a problem too because I got in some minutes before. Yeah, I'm in, but later I'm out. So 2 again. 5 minutes late. Now 6. Okay, so ask me, talk here.
Yeah,
so
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So this morning we have demos for 2 levels, two lessons for the primaries only. primary lessons only, or one demo for primary or one for secondary?
Sorry.
I think we could do 2 for primary, but I think that the lesson structure is quite similar. So maybe if you do 1 for primary and then 1 for secondary, I think that would be best, because we don't need to do 1 hour of demos for you guys to see.
30 or 30 only.
Yeah, maybe a little shorter.
So just demo the most interesting part in 60 minutes. No. Yeah, not.
Yeah.
Not the
Well, I
most
think
interesting.
we'll run you through all the parts of the lesson so that you can get a good overview of how it will work. I think that being that there is so many students, there will be a couple of hiccups on the day, but we're just here to show you the content that will be taught to them, the rough methodology, and maybe we'll mention how we will adapt it to the larger number of students.
Yeah. The normal class in Vinhomes will be 200 to 250 students. Very, very big, huge.
Yeah. Crazy big.
Yes, crazy. Yeah.
But
I don't know when we start the real class, the real lesson in Vinhomes. Yeah, the internet flow. I don't know it's good or not. If we have problems, so teachers just keep going, and then students have to get in, get out. No problem. Đâu, xong chưa? Ready? Okay, we are ready.
Okay, go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Am I able to share the screen, please?
Nyung, the person who is called AVS on this channel, is the host, and they need to make Lars a host so he can share his screen.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
It's just this person.
Yeah, AVS is now editing.
Okay, Lars, you are now a co-host, so you should be able to share.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought that you one of you have the AVS account. I thought that. Yeah. But it's not. It's from Tiếng Marketing.
Basis. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So before each lesson, we start with a knowledge activation, which I'm going to take you through now. This just prepares the students to get ready for the lesson and starts to build interest so that they know what we will be focusing on. So the lesson for today is a Seed 2 class, and we will have a little video that we will watch a part of. So why do we sleep? And Danny, can you tell me, when do we sleep?
We sleep at night, Lars.
We do sleep at night. Do you like sleeping, Danny?
I love sleeping. I'd say it's my favorite thing to do.
Brilliant answer. 1 point for you. Okay, so everyone, watch the video and listen. I will ask you some questions.
It gives your brain a rest too. Your brain is super busy during the day. It works really hard to make sense of all the things you see, smell, and hear. It makes sure that all the parts of your body are working together. It helps you make decisions, and it helps you learn new things. And those are just some of your brain's jobs. Your brain doesn't stop working when you sleep, but it does have a chance to slow down for a bit and to kind of figure things out. While you sleep, your brain organizes the things you learned about during the day to help you remember them for later. Your brain also sorts out your...
Okay, so from the video so far, Danny, do you think sleeping is good or bad for your brain?
Is it bad,
Danny,
teacher?
do you like sleeping?
Yes, teacher.
does your body like sleeping?
Oh, yes, I usually feel much better.
Right. So do you think maybe sleeping is good for your brain?
Oh, yes, I think probably it is
Yes.
very good.
Well done, Danny. Lots of grit.
Thanks, Teacher Lars.
Okay, so now we will have some questions. Miss Nyong, can you help me and read this title, please?
Yeah, teacher last. Sleeping is important.
Yes, it's important, right? And Danny, do you know what important means?
Important means it is critical to your life.
Right, we need it and we need to sleep. Very good, Danny.
Absolutely.
So, what are some things that we shouldn't eat or drink before bed? Miss Nyong, what do you think?
I think because I cannot sleep if I drink tea. So I say that don't drink tea before going to bed.
Don't drink tea. Very good.
Mm.
Okay, so Miss Nyong, what can you see in this picture?
A Coca-Cola.
Yes. And do you think Coca-Cola is good or not good for us?
Not good, teacher last.
Not good.
Mm.
Okay. Right. So soda. And Danny, what can you see in picture number 2?
Candy or sweets.
Yeah. Do you like sweets, Danny?
Oh, I've got a big sweet tooth, Lars. There's no doubt about it.
And Miss Nyung, what can you see in picture number 3?
I think it's like the beer. Is that beer?
It's close to beer, but this one has a bit more energy. So we have energy
Energy.
drinks.
Mm.
And
Thank you,
what?
teacher.
Oh, that's okay. Well done, Miss Nyung. And Miss Nyung, what happens if we drink these drinks?
Mm. When we eat or drink these things, we cannot sleep.
Yes,
Yeah,
because we
because it
get too much
then like
energy and we want to run. So we
yeah.
cannot sleep. No. And the last one, Danny, what can we see here?
That is a cappuccino, I believe, Lars.
And should we have cappuccino before bed?
No, no, sir.
No, you'll be up all night. Okay, so candy, soda, and energy, they have too much sugar, so we cannot sleep. And this is what today's lesson is about. Okay, Miss Nyong, can you please read out the title of this story?
No soda before bed.
Very good reading. That's 1 point for you. So
Thank you.
no soda before bed. Okay, we have sentence 1 and 2 and picture A and picture B. So if we look at picture A, Miss Nyung, what can you see in this picture?
I see the moon.
Okay, so is it
Yeah.
daytime or nighttime?
It's nighttime.
Very
Teacher.
good. And what else is in the picture?
The boy is drinking milk.
He's drinking milk. Well done.
Mm.
And Danny, if we look at picture B, what can you see?
I can see a young girl, a loving mother, a tender teddy bear, and an enticing book. They are
An
enjoying
enticing book. And Danny, when you were younger, did your loving mother read you an enticing book?
every night without fail. The Hungry Caterpillar was my favorite.
And did you sleep well after hearing the book?
Like a rock. I slept very, very well.
What a lovely childhood. Okay, so Miss Nyung, can you please read sentence number 1?
I drink milk before bed, Won Bin says.
And can you read number 2 as well, please?
My mom reads me a book before bed, Kelly says.
Very good. And Danny, picture A and picture B.
Yes.
Which sentence is which picture?
Picture A is Wonbin. I drink milk before bed, Wonbin says. And picture B is number 2. My mum reads me a book before bed, Kelly says.
Very good. Well done. Okay, so what can we see in this picture, Danny?
Lots of Coca-Cola, a bit of lemonade, a bit of a raspberry refresh. Fizzy drinks, Lars.
Okay, and do your parents let you drink this before bed?
No way.
No way, never. Okay, and Miss Nyung, what
Yeah,
in this picture can help you fall asleep?
nothing is better. Nothing helps you get a good sleep.
Nothing helps you with a good sleep, right? So ice cream and sweets, they are not good. And Miss Nyung, can you please read the question?
What do you do before bed?
Okay, so Danny and Miss Nyung, I will give you 10 seconds to think about what do you do before bed. So have a think. Every night before bed, what do you do? Okay, so Danny, what do you do before bed?
Well, I usually brush my teeth, have a scroll through Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and the news, of course. Then I lay down my little head and go to sleep.
Okay, very good. All right, so now we move on to the story. And do we have AVS? Are you there?
Oh, sorry. I guess it's on the phone.
Oh, she's on the phone. No phones in class, AVS.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kids are getting a bit advanced on the phone. Business.
Can I ask Pham Ling Chi, are you there? Yes?
Yeah.
Hello. Can you please tell me, what do you see in this picture?
I see drink Coca-Cola. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, hello? What can you see in the picture?
Yes, I see he drink Coca-Cola.
Yes, the boy drinks Coke. And where is he?
He in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. And who is in the kitchen with him?
Oh, mother.
The mother, very good. And um, Miss Nyung, in this photo, what can you see? Oh, you might be muted there, Miss Nyung.
Sorry, I just unmute. Sorry, teacher, I say again.
Yes, what can you see in this picture?
Yeah, I see the boy. Maybe he's jumping on the bed.
Maybe
I
he's
see the
jumping.
ball. Yeah, the ball on the floor.
And how does the boy look? Is he happy or sad?
Teacher, I cannot see very clearly. Yeah, maybe he's sad.
He is sad. Very good. Well done. So the boy is now sad. Okay. Danny, can you please read the first paragraph?
Absolutely. What about the title, teacher?
You can read that again if you like.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's past 9 and you're drinking soda, Mum asks. Why not? Greg asks. The sugar will keep you awake, Mum warns.
Oh, Danny, can you say awake?
Awake,
Okay, everyone, awake.
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 Very good
Smashed it.
pronunciation.
Cheers,
Okay. Pham Ling Chi, can you tell me what is the time? Oh, Ling Chi, are you there?
It's past 9.
It's past 9. And what is the boy doing?
The boy drinks soda.
Yes, and is that good or is that not good?
That's not good.
Not good. And can you tell me why is it not good? What does Mum say?
Mm, Someone says the sugar will keep you awake.
Yes. So do you think that Greg could sleep after drinking soda?
No.
No. Very good answer. Well done. And Miss Nyong, can you please read paragraph 2?
Yes, teacher. At 10:30, Greg goes to his parents' bedroom. I can't sleep, he says. See, says Mom. Soda before bed is bad idea. What do I do now? Greg asks.
Very good reading. So Danny, how do you think the boy feels?
I think maybe the boy is not feeling sleepy. Maybe he is full of energy, excited.
Right. And why does he go to his parents' bedroom?
He has severe abandonment issues regarding his mother, or perhaps he's a very, very sleepy boy. He can't sleep, so he wants his mum to help him.
Right, very good. So we break down the story, we have the students read, and we make sure they can understand. I won't do the rest of the story as it will take a bit too much time. Um, okay, so now let's think about how this story relates to your life. Danny, can you please read question number 1?
Of course. Do you drink soda? If so, how much?
Okay, so is there only one kind of soda or is there many, Danny?
I think there are many types of soda.
Very good. And Miss Nyung, do you like soda?
Sorry, teacher, I don't.
You don't. So
Yeah.
do you ever drink soda?
I just sometimes drink Coke.
Coca?
Just,
But
but
not often.
not often. I usually drink water, mineral water.
Very good. That is a healthy choice. Well done.
Thank you, teacher.
And Danny, how much soda do you drink?
I like to have at least 1 liter at breakfast and then usually half a liter for dinner, just to sort of keep myself excited, you know.
Keep yourself going, and it helps with work.
Absolutely.
My mother used to pour soda into my cereal to get me going in the morning.
What a
Okay,
smart and intellectual woman. I admire.
I got her genes. Okay, so let's ask some questions about the story. Miss Nyung, can you please read question number 1?
What is Greg's problem?
Okay, so in this question, who are we talking about, Miss Nyung?
We are talking about Greg's problem. Greg.
Right, so we're talking about Greg. And Danny, is a problem a good thing or a bad thing?
A bad thing,
It's
teacher.
bad. So Greg has a problem. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to think about the answer and you can circle the right one. Okay? So in your workbooks, just quickly circle the answer. Okay. Pham Ling Chi, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Can you please answer question number 1? What is Greg's problem?
He can't sleep.
He can't sleep, so you think it's B? Okay.
Yeah.
Who thinks the answer is A? Who thinks it's B? Who thinks it's C?
I think it's A.
You think it's A? We've got B and C. Well done, Ling Chi. You got the answer right. Good work. You've been listening to the story. Okay, so for the comprehension page, we have 4 questions that we break down, and we just make sure that the students have been following the story and that they understand. So here we have the map of the story. And on the side here, what can you see in these little circles, Danny?
I can see the characters' names or our who words.
Very good. So we've got the characters. And what do we call the first part of a story?
The introduction.
Right, so we have the intro or the beginning. And
Beginning.
what comes next in the story? What is the main chunk before the end?
It's the middle, teacher.
It's the middle. Very good. And what do we call the final part?
The end or the conclusion.
Very good. Okay, so you can see we have the beginning of the story to the end. We can see what happens and what the characters do. So you now have 2 minutes to find the answers and write them all down in your book. So this page will just help the students to organize the story that they've read. It gives them some note-taking skills, and all they have to do is extract information from the story and put it onto the map so it has a nice flow for them to understand. Okay, so now we move to sentence structure. And Pham Ling Chi, can you please read the first sentence?
The sugar will keep you awake.
The sugar will keep you awake. Very good. So, what part of a sentence is the sugar? Is it a who, a what, or a where? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Miss Nyung?
I think it's what.
It is a what. Very good. And will keep, this is our chunk. So this doesn't change. So we'll keep you. And then what part of a sentence is awake? Is it a noun? Is it a verb?
It's a verb, teacher.
It is a verb. Very good. So can everyone say, what will keep you? Verb.
What will keep you?
will keep you verb.
Right. So this is our sentence structure. Okay. So if we look at the first line here, we have blank will keep you awake. And Danny, can you tell me what is missing from this first sentence?
The what part,
Right.
the sugar.
So we need a what. And very good, Danny. In this sentence, it is the sugar. Well done. Okay. And Miss Nyung, the sugar blank you awake. What is missing from this sentence?
A chunk is missing.
Right, the chunk, which is will keep. Very good. And we work through the sentence structure so the students can see the breakdown piece by piece of the grammatical focus. After we've done, we can test the students. So Danny, what will keep you awake? Can you think of something that is not sugar that will keep you awake? So can you make your own sentence?
Raving will keep you awake.
Raving will keep you awake. Very good. And do you like raving, Danny?
I love it, Lars. Boivien is my favorite place.
Very good. And Miss Nyung, can you help me with the last sentence? So not saying awake, the sugar will keep you what?
The sugar will keep you fat.
Will keep you fat. Very good. So no soda. It will make you fat. Okay, well done, guys. Now, knowing our sentence structure, what will keep you, and then we have the verb. Sentence number 1. Okay, you, thunder, awake, will keep. And Danny, can you please help me and unscramble the sentence so it is correct for this sentence structure?
Well, I think our what is thunder. Then it is will keep, far right, and comes the subject for you, and then finishing off with our verb. Teacher
Well,
Lars, you're so kind. You've taught me so much.
well, thank you, Danny. Can you say the sentence in full?
Thunder will keep you awake.
Very good. Well done, Danny. Another point for you. And is AVS, are they off the phone now or are they still talking?
Yes, he's out.
He's out. Okay,
He's
AVS.
busy. Yeah.
Oh, he's still busy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I have to ask Miss Famling Chi. Can you please unscramble sentence number 3? What comes first?
Number 2?
The socks? Yeah, number 3.
Number 3. The sock.
Very good. Warm. Well done. So what will keep your feet? And then we have the verb. Well done. All right. So looking at this picture here, Miss Nyung, who is this? Oh, Miss Nyung, are you there? Who can you see?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm moved. It's the girl,
It's the girl. And what is this?
the fan.
The fan. And how do we feel when there is a fan on us?
We feel cool.
Very good. So using the sentence structure, what is that sentence?
I would say the fan will make you cool.
The fan will keep her cool. Very good work. Well done. So on this last page, we will practice the sentences again. We can just do one of these as a class. Danny, can you tell me what is the time?
6 o'clock.
Okay. And who is this?
Ashley.
It's a girl. Well done, Ashley. Good answer.
Ashley.
And Ashley, who is this? Oh, it's her friends. Very good. So at 6:30, the girls go to their friend's house. Well done. So this page has putting the sentence structures into practice, and then the students can make up their own at the end. All right. Miss Nyung, who can you see in the bed?
I see the girl.
Yes.
The mom.
And who is this?
Maybe the dad.
Maybe the dad or the son, yeah? And how does he look? Is he awake or is he tired?
He's awake.
Yeah, he is awake and he's looking very tired.
Tired.
So, Danny, what do you think the boy is saying to his mum?
He's had a couple too many Coca-Colas, if you know what I mean, Lars.
And what is the outcome of too many? If he cannot sleep, what might you say?
Please help. Please help.
Yes, I can't fall asleep. I need help. Well done. So on this page, the students just have some pictures that correspond to the lesson, and they can try guess what the characters are saying. After this, we have the speech fragments that the characters had, and then the students can change some of the words to make their own sentences and get a bit creative. All right, let's describe some of these pictures. Pham Ling Chi, can you please tell me what is happening in picture number 1?
Sorry, Linky's account is out.
Oh, she's out.
It's out.
Is it Trang? Trang, are you
Chang.
in?
Yeah.
Hello.
So
What is in picture number 1?
the boy is taking shower.
Yes. Does he look happy?
Yeah, he's very happy.
Very happy. He might be singing. Very good. And Miss Nyung, what's in picture number 2?
The girl is watching TV.
Also picture number 2 here with the video game console.
She's playing computer games.
Yes. Do you like computer games, Miss Nyung?
Sorry, I don't.
You don't. That's
Yeah.
a shame. They're very fun. And Danny, what can you see in picture number 3?
I can see a young boy with a dashing pair of yellow trousers. Big fan of the autumnal colors, watching a large robot terrorize the city.
Yes. Very good answer. So this final page just gives a chance for the students to use what they've learned in the lesson and tie it all in with what they like. So that is the end of the gallery and atelier. We will now move to the palette book.
There's lunch in 20 minutes, pal. That's
It'll only take 5 minutes, not to worry, sir. We'll get you out of here in a jiffy. And is AVS back from their call? Or are they still working?
Sorry, I guess it's busy.
Okay, so the final part of the lesson, guys, is the palette book. I hope everyone has their singing voice ready.
Oh, Jesus.
Ashley's been warming up for the last 10 minutes to sing. Okay, we won't sing this page. We start off with a song that will get all the students engaged. Can you hear the music?
April
Yeah.
Paulette, Seed 2, Track A1.
Perfect.
Lesson.
Do I go to bed early?
And everyone can dance.
What time, what time, what time do you go?
Excellent dancing class. You guys are superstars. So coming through the palette book, it's very straightforward and it just teaches the students some daily phrases. So can everyone say after me, 150?
150.
150.
Excellent pronunciation. Can we say 240?
240.
40.
Brilliant work, guys. You guys have looked at a clock before. Well done. Okay. So,
Oh, my
number
first
one,
clock,
if
that's
we
for sure.
listen.
7:30.
Okay.
7:30.
Miss Nyung, what was that audio? What did it say?
7:30.
Very good. And is that picture A, B, C, or D?
D.
It's picture D. Well done. And moving down to the bottom, the students can get a chance just to write the time in. Nice and easy. Okay, so then in the palette book, we have some sentences for them to practice. I won't go too deep into that, but this allows the students to practice the times that they've just learned and put it into common phrases that we use in the English language. After that, there is some more activities for them to review what they have learned. So they'll have to listen to the answers and tick the correct one. And then they'll have to match the phrases together. So Danny, if I ask you, do you go to bed early? What would your response be from the answers on the right?
I would say, yes, I do. I go to bed early.
Very good. How often do you say that, Danny?
Seldom.
Then we can stay and trace. So as the students are getting in more practice, they can work on their fine motor skills as well as learning their spelling. And then we have some questions that they can practice, again, further their English conversation skills. And that takes us to the end of the palette book.
Thank you,
Class.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Wow.
You guys were the best students I've ever had. You all get 2 stars. Well done.
I get
2.
one.
Bit stingy, teacher.
Hey, fantastic work, guys. You can all see Danny after class for some sweets.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Bây giờ đến học sinh kia nhá.
That was class, to be fair, Matt. Very, very impressed.
Sinh viên nhiều cũng có suốt ngày chuyện về cái tình nam
What do you think, Young? Is Lars a good teacher?
On the spot.
Yeah, he's a really good teacher.
Thank you very much.
Mm.
That was all for Trang. I hope she really enjoyed it.
But one thing here, because at the beginning when teacher last calls only Nhung and Daniel. Danny.
Oh, yes,
So
very sorry. It gets a
yeah,
sore
because
throat from answering so many questions. Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, but remember that our class, the other class in being school will be not being school will be home. 200 students.
Mm.
So one
It's a bit more than
student who's
5.
lucky will be pick up one time.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, they'll be
So
very
all
lucky.
the students, not all, but most of the students will be called for answer.
They'll get a chance to practice and show off their skills.
Love it.
A lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun doing it.
All right. So from here, what's the plan? Continue.
Okay, we can continue now.
I'm gonna go through secondary a little bit faster. Wonderful, but like there's about 15 minutes until lunch, so I can't be late for that one. First thing that I'm going to ask you guys, if you could follow the app, I've sent you a link in the chat box. If you could just click on this and go to the classroom, and I'll just quickly show you a tool that we'll be using. Lars, are you logged in there, pal?
It's
Đại học
loading
theo
now.
cái phần lesson plan.
There you are. I've got Lars.
Very nice.
Are you able to move forwards and backwards, Lars?
I can swap between the slides, yes.
Super duper. Nyung, can you go to the chat box, please? And there is a link in the chat box. Can you please click it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, Chong'an.
I'm using phone and here Wi-Fi. Class kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, secondary school.
Yeah. Hello, Chong'an. How are you?
Good. Recently,
So-
I'm working from home.
Now click to continue to class.
Yeah. Continue to the class.
Yeah. And then the name, the class code here, the name.
Yeah. So if I
name?
just show you, so you can put in your own name. So basically,
Okay.
what we can use, we can have
Okay, done.
like 200 students. If you see my screen, so I can go. I see that I have Lars and Jung here. So, for example, if I click on Lars's screen, I can see what he is doing. Lars, can you write a hello on your screen there for me, please?
Right, hello.
Or type something or write something
Oh, on the actual browser.
on your class key.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, sorry, give us a sec.
Too busy.
Let's see. Oh yeah, very good. Can you see that?
So I'm able to see as a teacher everything that the students write for everyone. So I could see that Lars has written, "Hello, I'm the boss." I could go back and then I could look at Jung's page and I can see what you're all writing. This means that when we do activities and tasks, for when there's like 200 people, I can set the task of people to write in the box, but it won't mean that any other student's work is affected. Cool. With that, this is the main tool that we'll be using. Tung-An, if you want to jump on, the link is in the chat box and you can join the Vinhomes lesson 1. I've already got that. Up to you. You don't have to, but this is what we can use to write. Yes, Nyung.
Teacher Danny, because I'm using the phone here, I cannot see where to write.
Okay. I mean, that's why we said at the start for Vinhomes kids that we request that they would go on a laptop or tablet. Are you not able to write on your phone?
Yeah, I cannot.
You cannot?
Yeah,
can you check all of the buttons? Because I taught a class the other day to schools, and there were a few kids on their phones. So have a little play around with it. If not, no problem. I'll just speak to you.
I think it's the little T button.
Yeah, it's like a little T for text.
T for text, I cannot see.
Okay, no problem. I'll just ask you verbally.
Maybe the only device is the laptop. You can join this class.
I mean, you can, but it's okay.
I need to log in my computer to write.
Okay, no problem. I just want to show you that basically we can use a tool to write. Okay. So, all right, guys, off we go into our class today. Nyung, could you read me the title, please?
Yeah, teacher. A winning campaign.
Absolutely. What does it mean to win, Tung-An? What does this word mean?
Win. I mean, we need to achieve something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect. When was the last time you achieved something, Tung-An?
Such a long time ago when I when I was in high school. At that time, I was join a singing competition, and I need to represent the best song for everyone, and then they vote for me. But unluckily, I did not get the highest prize.
What's your favorite song to sing at karaoke, Tung-An?
Yeah, some Vietnamese song, a very traditional song. Okay, so this song is translated into English, and we call it is My Hometown.
Beautiful. Love it. Grand. All right, cool. So that's the first part of our title would be winning. Lars, what is a campaign, sir?
A winning campaign. So a campaign is, it's hard to describe. It's kind of like it's like a goal that you set out to achieve, and that's as far as my.
Love that. Perfect. It's a goal that you set out to achieve through some nice coordinated methods. And Nyung, can you tell me a little bit about this word here, please?
Vote.
Good. Absolutely. So we're going to pull all of this together. Winning, as Tung-An said, is achieving something. Campaign, as Lars said, is to go out and achieve a certain goal, and to vote is to play a part in a campaign. So often presidents will campaign for your vote because they would like to win. But today we're going to just be talking about being the class president.
All right.
And what does it mean to be president or class president?
President is the head or the leader of the class.
Absolutely. Good. And here at Apex Leaders, we want to make some good leaders. Oz, do you think you would be a good leader?
I think I'd be a very good leader after these Apex lessons, yes.
Absolutely. Why do you think you'd be a good leader?
Just the kind of, the skills that we are taught, being able to work with others, the social intelligence, the grit, trying hard, never
Love it.
giving up. Yeah.
Love that. Fantastic. And Tung An, if you was
Yeah.
the president of either, maybe a president of Vietnam, would you like this job, or do you think you would not like it?
What do I like and what do I not like?
If you was the president of Vietnam, do you think you would enjoy it?
I would say I when I was in a garden school, I used to be a president, but right now I'm not. So I think I prefer to like maybe if I were a president, I would build some school or invest more in education and like try to make students they can learn by their own. So we can like broad the homeschooling structure because we need to invest a lot of money in school like this one.
Absolutely. More money for education would be your presidential ideals.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah. Nhung, if you became president of Vietnam, what would you do?
I will put the priority on the medical. Yeah, develop as many hospitals. Yeah, as we can. I will focus on the education.
Why do you think that is important?
What is important, teacher?
Why do you think that it's important to do that?
Because in the modern life, people get sick very easily. Yeah, so to help the countries developed, we need to treat all the sick people.
Very, very true. Lovely. Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. It'd be interesting if you guys were all president. I think you guys have some great ideas. We've got medicine, education. Not sure what Lars is bringing to the table, but it's a tricky business. So what we're going to learn about today is that for you guys to become president, you have to campaign. This means you have to go out and you have to make people want you to be president and to vote for you. I have a short video here. I won't play it all for you guys, but it's a super, super cute video. This kid who's like, you can do it. You can change the world if you really want to, etc. But I won't play it for now. And okay, then we'll move on to our key vocabulary words. They're pretty brutal for today, some quite big words. So campaign we have already been over. This is the process of trying to win votes. Trying to win votes. Excellent. And Lars, what does it mean to convince?
To make someone believe you.
Absolutely. Can you tell me a time that maybe you have convinced someone?
I convinced my parents that I did not break the window and it was my sister.
Really? But you did it.
It was an accident.
Has your sister ever forgiven you for that?
Yeah, well, I told her on her 21st birthday, so she had to forgive me in front of her mates.
Smart. Politicians' minds. Absolutely. Cool. We've been over vote. Vote is casting a ballot or making a choice. Lovely. Now, distinguish. This is a pretty tricky old word. So I've pulled out this image. So bear with, clear all drawings. Okay, so for the word distinguish, Tung An,
Yeah.
what do we have? What does this picture show?
The real iPhone and fake iPhone.
Absolutely. So would you be able to use distinguish in a sentence?
Yeah, I 2 years ago I needed a new laptop. So at that time my budget is not high, and I need to buy the second-hand laptop. But recently, the market, is complicated, and I did not know what is fake and what is real. So at the time, I need to read a lot of things to distinguish which one is like the good version.
Absolutely. Yeah, perfect. Good. So distinguish is just to tell the difference between, how do we distinguish between people, technology, maybe even politicians when we're talking about campaigns. Excellent. Well done.
That's right.
Perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. And Miss Nyung, can you say this word for me here, please?
Teacher, I cannot see.
Candidate.
What?
Candidate.
Candidate?
Candidate. Have you heard this word before, Miss Nyung?
Yeah, I heard many times.
What does it mean to be a candidate?
A candidate, it means the person who involves in the exam or the competition.
Yes, absolutely. So if it was a presidential candidate, a candidate to be president, could you give an example?
What? Candidate? Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, perfect, good. Hillary Clinton, Obama, Trump, all these kinds of people would be considered candidates. It means that they want to be elected and they're going to run a campaign. Lovely stuff. And finally, Lars, background to you. What is a speech, sir?
It is a compelling talk you give to people for hours on end.
Absolutely. Have you ever made any good speeches, Lars?
Good, no. Attempted, yes.
Love that. Excellent. And what do you like to talk about, Lars? What are you passionate about?
The environment.
Excellent. I just like to throw my trash in the sea and wear all the seal gloves. So, okay, guys, let's see if we can put some of these into sentences. Sorry, that's really bad writing for me. Number one, so we have our 3 target words here, A, B, and C. In class, what I would do is I would tell you guys now to go onto Class Kick. If everyone had a laptop, I would say, okay, guys, can you go onto Class Kick? Can you go onto page 2? And you guys as students would be able to write in the boxes. So I would go onto Lars and he would know that I am helping him on slide 2, which has the questions for this. But if we're all on our phones, then we can just go through verbally. Cool. So Songan, can you read the 3 words that we'll be looking at here? Can you read A, B, and C?
Yeah, A is campaign, B is convince, and C is vote.
Lovely. And what do you think? What would go in the place of number 1?
Number 1, I think, is vote.
Absolutely. Love that. Can you read me the full sentence, please?
Yeah, Stefan's job is to get students to vote for Janet.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you. And Jung, can you do number 2 for me, please?
Number 2. Janet asked her friend Stefan to be her campaign manager.
Love that. Excellent. And the last one, terrible writing for me again, is Lars. What do you think?
Stefan's job is to convince students to pick Janet for school president.
Absolutely. Perfect, guys. Cool. And then there's another little bit of vocabulary, and it goes through all the key vocab to make sure the kids understand it. Pull out a few questions, yada, yada, yada. Cool. On to the next bit. Oh, a delightful little reading for us. So we're going to only skim read. To skim read means we're going to read it quickly, just trying to pick out the main points. We don't have to read all of it line by line. Lars, what do you think our topic might be for today, please?
Winning a vote in your campaign.
Yes, absolutely. Perfect. Love that. The winning campaign. And Lars, would you be able to maybe have a guess at a thesis statement for us?
The thesis statement is Janet Brown wants to become school president.
Absolutely. Good. So these are our key parts of our information from paragraph 1, that we have a winning campaign and our person, our who, is going to become school president. Now we're going to find out how it is to do it, or how it is that Janet can become president. So Miss Young, if you can read paragraph 2, and Tung An, if you can read paragraph 3.
Okay.
Done.
Seconds. Find me the most important piece of information so that I don't have to read. All right. Young, what is the important information in paragraph 2?
Oh my gosh. I haven't read.
Naughty. If your phone is too small, I can have Lars can jump on and give you a hand there.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
All right.
Stefan needs to distinguish Janet from the other candidates.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. So here we have our main idea is that we need to distinguish her from other candidates. Lars, what does it mean to distinguish?
To set her apart from others.
Absolutely good. So that's our main idea. And we can see that as well because we have a little transition word here. It says the first thing. So we know that it's going to be important. That's our main idea. Nyung, is there any other important information in there? How will they distinguish him? Oh, her, sorry.
It makes Janet wear red all the time.
Absolutely. Like a North Korean dictator. I can wear red all the time. Absolutely. Why do they do that, Nyung or Lance? What's the
because he wants Janice to be easy to recognize.
Absolutely good. Good, perfect.
When they see red, they think of Janet.
Absolutely. And now we have a lovely little transition word. When students see red, they will think of Janet. So why do you think this is important, Lars?
Subliminal messaging so that people will vote for her because they know the name.
Absolutely. Every time they see red, they're always thinking of Janet, and then they're thinking of what Janet will do. What is the slogan of Janet's campaign?
Janet Brown will not let you down.
What do you think about that, Lars? Is that a good one?
It's short, it's catchy, and it makes sense.
There we are. Janet Brown will not let you down. Big red Janet. So there it is. It will be stuck in your mind. And this is quite a common thing in campaigns. So Tung An, what was the famous slogan of Donald Trump's campaign?
Make America great again.
Great again.
Yeah.
So they have these powerful things. They're usually a combination of 6 to 7 words that tells you everything that they will do for you. And it's very important.
He said in a very powerful emotion.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think it's a good slogan, Tung An?
I think is a good slogan. Is a good slogan at that time, because at that time American finance is just like, I mean, everything is down, and they need to achieve something. They need to like bring something into the country to be much better, not than at the time at the time of Obama. Like he tried to be peaceful and sharing, and it is good, but that could make the country be more poor. I think that.
Okay. I think, I mean, everyone has their own opinions on, the validity of Trump. Absolutely. I respect all opinions. Paragraph 3, Tung-An, what was the important information?
The important thing in this paragraph is what they should do when they are as school president.
Love that. Excellent. That would be our main idea. Number 2 is what are we going to do, and what is Janet going to bring to the school?
Firstly, Janet wants to have a school dress code.
Nice. Love that. Cool. And what's the second thing?
Get better food for the cafe.
Yes, you're on the round. Love that. Good. There we go. She wants to do dress code and better food. Tung-An, what would you vote for Janet if she brought a dress code, better food?
I think better food is a good choice.
Okay.
Because students are always hungry and starving all the time.
Absolutely right. Perfect. And the last paragraph, we'll just skip over that. Basically there, get a little bit jealous, and Janet gets angry, but we should not lie about other people. Cool. So after they do that, they have an opportunity to arrange the map. We can go back over some of the key ideas, or usually we can skip this page and then we go on to the quiz, where we would just go through and ask some comprehension questions to make sure that everyone has understood the passage and they know why Janet wants to be president. I won't make you guys answer all of these questions because I think you know them all. We'll then go on to a discussion where I would maybe ask I'd ask a question about if you were running for class president, what rules would you want to have? Maybe you'd have free ice cream on Fridays, or maybe everyone can skateboard on Tuesdays. No homework, that kind of thing. So what would you do to become class president? Everyone will have a chance to answer, I think. So throw it out. Lars, if you was the president, what are 3 rules? If you was a prime minister of a school, president of a school, what are 2 rules that you would like to bring?
That teachers have to wear the school uniform as well.
So smart.
And that there's a 2-hour lunchtime on Fridays.
Oh, gorgeous.
You're
absolutely elected. I love it. Nyung, if you was the president of a school, what would you like to do? If you could change a school to do anything.
I will not get the fee from the. I will let them learn free. We don't get money from them.
Just put them in and just go. You're free. Yeah, I love that. I've always believed
the government will pay for the students, for the kids.
Nice. I mean, I've taught some classes that are like that, to be honest, where kids are going everywhere. So I like it. And Tung-An, if you was the president of a school, what would you do?
I'm thinking about making Friday night is special night.
Okay, how would you make it?
Like a party, music party.
Nice. Okay.
Like how say, I was thinking about that because I see that students in the school, they always separated into small group, and sometimes they fight each other. They do not have or sharing to make community better. So I think having some activity that um, for all people, for everyone, it will help them to understand each other and make the environment much better. I think that atmosphere. I think
I
the
love
atmosphere in
that.
the school will much better. It will
So,
have a music party at Friday night.
you should run a campaign at Apex. Certainly have my vote. We'll have to make you a slogan soon. So I love that. Parties on Friday night. Trying to get that in FMB for a long time. Okay, so that would be the end of like the discuss. Depending on the time, they have a listening. So the listening is like it adds on more information to the reading about different ways that you can become president, but this would be in the style of a conversation about how you would talk to each other to make your campaign, whether you should say things that are true. For example, I just quick show the answers. This girl would raise money for the homeless, or she might bake some cookies for students. So different ways that you can campaign to get people to like you. This would all depend in the lesson how much time has been used. There is an opportunity for you to be a campaign manager for your best friend. You create a checklist where you write in all the things that you would have to do. So I'd ask like you guys to make up a slogan, a couple of things you would have to do in order to get elected. And then if we still have more time, or if we don't want to do listening, we have a full set of speaking questions, which we can give them, where we can break it up. They can brainstorm, write in their ideas, but they'd rather do it by themselves or ask their friends for help. Break it down to opinion, reason, detail, and then they would be able to speak. So I won't go through all of that with you guys because we've been here for a while and I don't want to bore you guys too much, but we have lots of additional content where we can do a listening and do a speaking with the kids. They can record through some really easy websites and they'll all be writing and speaking and it will be easy peasy. And then you go back and they have a full overview of the lesson. And then we could spend a few minutes recapping the main points. And that is a 4.0 mega lesson. That's our base level that we offer. Welcome to being president. I hope you guys run a nice campaign.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem at all, Young. Thank you.
Okay,
I've just seen
Danny.
your profile picture of you with the cigarette. Very cool.
Where?
That you're on two accounts.
Yeah. It was my old picture 4 years ago.
It's very cool. Love it.
So for 60 minutes of the secondary students, just focus on speaking, listening, reading. Do not focus on writing because they don't care.
Yeah, we'll just do speaking, reading, listening, speaking, and we'll try to get as many kids talking as possible. But if they want to use the app and they can write, that will make things nice and easy. If they have a laptop, if not,
I think the topic is very interesting, and like this is a controversial topic. Like students, they were like lots of things, and they also want to break the rule in the school. So that's why if we make a I think speaking and discussion will be the best things in this lesson. I think that.
they're usually our key objectives. For like thinking critically, like what would you do if you was in this situation, or do you think that this is a good idea? So yeah, I think we can maybe make 100 little Vinhomes presidents by next weekend. So when they do, they'll ring me up and they'll be like, oh, thanks, teacher Danny. Got my slogan. I'm famous.
Got my colours. I'm ready.
Alrighty. Cool. All right, guys, do you have any more questions? If not, maybe we should hop off and go get some lunch.
Do you think, Danny, do you think that is hard, a little hard for the secondary students?
I think like that was the level that we was gonna go lower, but we don't really have anything lower in 4.0. That's our lowest level.
First level, yeah.
We have 8 levels above that, so we can go higher. But
yeah,
I think they'll be okay. Like the target vocab in that lesson is a little bit difficult. Candidate, distinguish. But if you show a kid a picture of Obama, Biden, Trump, they go, okay, oh, this is a candidate.
Yeah, it's easy.
And you've built their knowledge a little. Distinguish is quite hard, but I think let's push them. And then, they've requested high content. They've told us that their kids are all really, really smart. So if they're not, then
let's see. Yeah.
We have to wait and see.
So if they find that it's difficult, or the kid, the student cannot understand all the 60 minutes every lessons, they will request us to change the topics and lower the level.
Then we will have to go into sapling.
Yeah.
We'll have to. We don't have anything lower to offer.
And easier to find teachers.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Very much easier. Like if you guys have seen it, if you think that level is too high, we only have like EC4 underneath it, which we don't sell at Apex. Like it goes mega is what we did there, and then we have Giga, Terra Bridge, Par, Birdie, Eagle, Albatross Plus. So like that's like our lowest.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they don't like it, we drop to sapling, go to junior master, get a teacher, no problem. And then
everything's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. That
I think in the school system, the average level of student, I think it's fit for them, because I used to see their structure and their process in teaching kids from kindergarten to high school, and English is arranged every level. So I think it's not the big problem with the student about their consciousness and their knowledge. But the problem here is how we lead them to enjoy the topic, because I see the most important thing in this level is discussion, is try to be to brainstorm, to think difficultly, and giving other opinion, other point of view in the problem, in the issue, and show their ability to use the word flexibly. I think that, and that's why teachers need to be a very powerful people to lead the very big group, almost 200 people, 100 people.
Yeah, I mean, we also have a shortage of teachers. Is also the other issue for that. So yeah, if we do the first lesson and Vinhomes ring up and they say no, too hard, and we go, no problem.
We need to try and check it again. Like plan to check in action.
Absolutely. That's my president. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's my idea. That's all.
I like it.
Okay, so it's good for today demo.
But this
Thank you,
topic is
teacher
very
Lars.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
the topics in the 4.0 programs are really interesting. All the topics. Yeah, but hard, difficult.
Big fingers.
Okay, so thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Thank
Teacher
you.
Lars.
Thank you,
That was
teacher
great fun.
Lars. Thank you, teacher
Thank
Danny.
you, Lars.
Thank you,
And
Anne.
thank you,
Thank you,
Ashley.
audience.
And everyone.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
lads.
Good
Okay,
work,
Okay.
bye.
guys.
Excellent.
Good lunch.